Hello, YouTubers. We are on the golden days of farming. I think. We're on this one. And I've got time sped up right now at the moment. So we can get to daylight and get some stuff done. I've decided to do an antique tractor farm sim. We have all old equipment. That's a new download for corn planting. It's pretty cool. We have our collection wagon. We don't have sheep or cows yet. That's my mower. So some of the stuff is new-ish. I'm trying to stick as old as I can. Obviously the harvester, we had to go with something a little bit newer, but it's still old. We went with the Forthright harvester and the Kaleido corn header and a Forthright header, normal header and trailer, color matched, pretty cool. And we have a new-ish tractor. I use this for just carting, but everything else like this, we are using an old school sickle mower, plow. We do have a couple of I think I have just this one I have this Massey Ferguson and one other, and then all my other tractors are the antique stuff. So small baler. I wish they had the collector on this that they had for FS15, but they don't, so we're gonna have to figure that out. We do have this forage harvester and the antique seeder. So yeah, we're gonna collect the eggs for the day and then we're gonna get going back to work. And it's been a few days. It took me about a good couple hours to get this set up and going, but I got it. This is another tractor we use for carting, the Herdiman Synchromatic. It's pretty cool. We got the old wooden crate style carting trailers, cart trailers. So let's slow time down because daylight is coming, and we're gonna go for a quick run. And let me turn the sound down on that so everybody can actually hear me. Vehicle volume will cut down. We'll cut that down. That's good. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can see here. Now, you start out with one field. I have bought field 15 because I am getting silage started for the cattle. And my field 3 is ready to be harvested. Cool. So we'll go get the Forthright, get that hooked up and over there. I'll get that going. Now, I apologize. I don't do jump cuts. I don't do editing. I just killed a chicken. Poor guy. I do live plays, still live streams, because I still haven't figured out the editing app on the PlayStation. So it's a work in progress. Stuart, my partner in crime, is still working with me on figuring it out. Of course, Stuart is my oldest son, and he's smarter at that stuff than I am, so. It's been a couple of weeks. I apologize to whoever does view my channel. I know I don't have a lot of you, but who I do have is highly appreciated. And I'm trying to keep this as a steady thing, but life gets in the way, as usual. And I do apologize for that. Ooh, that field came in. We could do that job for him. I plowed, fertilized, cultivated, fertilized that field for him. Alrighty, so we'll park this over here. That was a fail. Alrighty. I think what I'll do is I'll take the headland off here on both, so we'll go around the edges, and then we'll let it go on a worker, and I'll get the wagon over here. I love this old machine, so cool. I got a big old V8 sitting in there, pumping away, sucking down fuel as it goes. I love the detail on this thing. Even the cab, they did a good job on. Good old pegboard for the back. Sweet. Tools, you know. Looks like a handbrake down there. Love these things. So, let's get this started. So how's everybody doing in YouTube land? Hopefully well. The Tiny family is doing awesome. Stuart has seemed to have gotten his seizure issues hopefully under control again. So he's able to play more often with me than not, which I love, but we still keep an eye on him. He likes to ignore stuff. Oh, hello YouTuber, how are you tonight? And we are going to be baling this hay because we need hay, we need straw for the pigs that I'm going to be having and the cows, which, like I said, we're getting this going, so it's going to be good for that. But hopefully not too long. What is my charge at here? There it is. Okay, good. Alright. We're going to get him turned around and we're going to hire a worker. Tank's almost full already. Look at that. It goes up quick, capacity. So, yes, I do jump around with teleporting. Slaughter all my chickens. Hopefully everybody can hear everything okay. If not, please leave, put a message up on live chat and I will fix it. Oh. There you go. And yes, you'll hear me in the background talking. I have to watch my broadcast on my phone so I can see who is and is not talking to me. Okay. Alright. First full load. Sweet. Not under it right. Okay. Gotta go out a little bit amongst things. There we go. Perfect. That's just about going to fill up that cart. Wow. And I am doing this with no cheats. I am doing this without crop destruction on. Let me see if I can just top this up all the way here. This looks kind of squirrely. Alright, so that's full. 4,500 liters. That is a lot of wheat. I gotta go check on my other field too. I can't remember what I put on the other field. That poor little baler's gonna have a blast with this field, man. I might consider going for a bigger baler. So I don't know how that little one's gonna handle this. Plus, I don't know how I'm gonna pick it up because I don't have the collection thingy. That's the worst part. I wish somebody would make that for this. But somebody finally made a corn seeder. Sewing machine. We don't have the collection thing for the other one. Okay, so I gotta pull up. Oh, I gotta pull up. I hate this thing. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's pull right up here. We'll dump that in there. Kind of missed. Oh well. Not going for perfection, going for fun. And I will hopefully be broadcasting with Stuart at some point this week on Upper Lusatia. And I have started a all Massey Ferguson map on Ultimate Team. Pretty much fallen in love with all of the small maps. They're easier to, what's the word I'm looking for? Easier to manage, I guess you could say. I did quite an extensive map on Ballincraig Estate for a while, and the Hill of Slovenia came out, and I sold off Ballincraig Estate and moved over to that, and then all of a sudden it just up and disappeared, and I don't know where it went. I gotta figure out how fast this thing's going, because this is driving me nuts. About 8 miles an hour. I don't know. I'll just keep up with it for now. About 10 miles an hour. This thing cruising. Pretty cool. Sweet. Alright. I do not have a jet wash on this map. It's a little too, what's the word I'm looking for? New for this map with what I'm running. So if it rains, cool. My machinery will get cleaned that way. Yeah, I thought that thing would be in the way too. Okay, he moved it. Alright, so let's get this thing more out of the way here. I love the squeaky brakes. Yeah, let's get this thing out of the way. Put this over here. Alrighty, there we go. I'll let him make another couple of passes. Gotta check field 15. I cannot remember what I put on field 15. I put canola on field 15, and I think that is ready to go. Yep, that's ready to be harvested as well. So that worked out perfect. So as soon as we're done here, we'll go over there. Can I hook? I should be able to hook that header trailer right to this. Not right now, though. So we'll wait. We'll give him a couple more. He's only got a few more passes anyway. And I need to get... Oh yeah, I was doing silage collecting over here. No, that's for that. I gotta put that away. Let's take the Lindner BF 450. And what was I gonna do? I cannot remember what I was gonna do. Brain fart. Dudes. We have a dudes farm. Pretty cool. What was I gonna do? Oh, baler. Yeah. Okay, so we'll take him. We'll go get the baler. Alrighty. We got chickens! Alright. Let's see what this little thing can do here. I do tend to play more in third person than I do in first. So you'll see me continuously bounce back and forth with that. I gotta get some money up here because I need to buy a bucket loader for down at the cattle barn. So this is where I'm going to pop out of that view. We're going to fire this guy up. And we're going to see how well this handles these straw swaths. I might have to make a couple of passes on each one. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're going to have to... It's not going to get it all. So we're going to have to make a couple passes on each. Look at that, though. Pretty cool. Little tiny bales. Ugh. Gonna be forever picking these things up. I don't know if I'm gonna actually stick with this thing. If they had the bale collector, I would probably stick with the baler. But they don't. Alright, I was just taking out my drive shaft there. Oh, I'm dragging a bale now. Oh boy. This is the down. Oh, there it goes. Fell out. There it goes. Okay, cool. So. Does this work the same way as the other one? It does. Look at that. Picks them right out. Now let's see. Can I pick these guys up? I can. Sweet! So we're going to have to hand load the trailer. And I have another trailer for that. So let's, we'll pop on over to the other. I didn't kill another wheel, did I? Okay, good. Alright, so he's finishing up his last swath there. What I'll do is I'll just run up to him. Oh, perfect. He's just about done. Just about got a big load on that one. There we go. Alright, so he's done. Now I know all that's not going to fit in there, so we'll have to, what are my prices? Wheat is, ooh, Hillside Greens is on the rise, or stable anyway, so we'll take this load, we'll shut that down so I'm not wasting fuel. Oh, wrong button. Alrighty, so where is Hillside Grain? Ah, This way, okay. So we gotta go this way now. Alrighty. I could probably put the bales on... I wish they had an old school flatbed trailer. Oh, you know what I might be able to use? I know what I might be able to use. It might be a little unorthodox, but it might work. Reminds me of the old 39 Ford Ferguson that we had when I was growing up on the farm. Little flathead Ford 4-cylinder engine. Where'd my green spot? Oh, there it is. Okay. Watch where you're going. Okay. I have not found any of the gold nuggets on this map. I do not know if there is gold nuggets still. I know this map has been updated since the last time I was on it. I keep my eyes open, so if I see one, I'll grab it. If I don't see any, then whatever. Mr. Sealy P did an awesome Let's Play on this map. It was really cool. I decided to go old school because it kind of fits the scenery bill, I guess you could say. So we'll pull up here, we'll unload this, we'll get some money coming in. The money that I do have is what's left over from a job, and I sold off all the base game equipment that you start this map with, and I used that money to buy what you see here, what I have on the map. So, okay, so that was, yeah, that's not too bad, 3,600 bucks. We go pounds because I have it in. I guess this is a fictional UK based map, so we kept it true to that. The only thing not true to it is the Massey Ferguson tractors that I do use or have, but some of the equipment needs a little bit more power than what these old tractors can provide. So plus I need to save up money for this guy. Where is it? Yeah, that's it right there. Oh, you can actually afford to buy that now. The Gildner front loader, because I need this for down at the cattle barn. We're going to hold off on that because I don't have cattle yet, and we're in the process of filling the silage bunker because I'm doing loose silage. I'm going to have to figure out what to do for a feed mixer because of the fact they don't have one for the antique farm equipment. So we're going to find an old school one that kind of fits the bill. Any comments, questions, or suggestions are more than welcome. Constructive criticism as well. I do enjoy interacting with my viewers. I have put the request out there for, I've been tempted to do some open server gaming on a couple of different maps. I do have a seasons map going on Goldcrest Valley. I'm coming into year 2 on that. I've been doing a lot of logging through the winter. And then seasons, as you all know, is a royal pain, but the logging aspect of it is what's kept me going. So I don't do a lot of work on that one, but I do enjoy it. So, alright, so that is empty. No, what happened here? A little bit of a glitch, I guess. Okay. Okay, so that's the rest of that. And we'll leave this here for right now. And we will, is my price still up or did I kill it? Well, yeah, it went down a little bit. So we'll sell the rest of that at the other place. I gotta move that Veiler. He's in the way. Okay, so let's get this guy out of the way. Okay, that's unfolded. Alright, so let's go. Nope. Stinker. Okay. I'll leave this guy right here for now. So cool. The APN FAR Veiler. Never actually seen one like this for a square Veiler. That's kind of old school compared to what I used on growing up on the farm. We had an old New Holland square Veiler. Nothing massive, but it did the job. So let's go over to field 15. We'll get this guy going on there. That's only going to take a few minutes to harvest this very tiny square field, and then I think I'm going to get a cultivator on it and get that started. That's it right? I don't think that's that right on there. That's better. Yep, okay, there you're locked in. Alright, so we'll use this to transport that over there. Oh, really? Way to go, Tiny. Gotta hit that hitch so it's knocked askew. Oh, now I'm just making it worse. There we go. Alright, so we'll go out over here. I am going to be doing some logging on this map, but it's going to be physical. It's not going to be automatic stuff. I will be using a chainsaw and hand loading logs onto a trailer and selling that stuff that way. I won't be doing wood chips because again there's nothing old enough to justify that unless I can do what are those things called? Poplars? I don't know. I don't think I can do poplar saplings. I don't know if I can do poplars with the foraging headers that I have. Where is it? Headers, no. Harvesters, no. Where are they? Come on. They gotta be here. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the corn header. No, that only does silage. It doesn't do wood chip. So yeah, well, I can't. I'm not going to be doing any wood chipping. So right, let's get over here to field 15 and we'll get started on that one. And I think I'll leave this off of the field out here. We'll connect the header out here and then go in and do that field quick. This canola is not a high yield, but it brings a high price, so and I need to get money up. Alright, so we got that. I don't know what the point of that thing. I don't know the point of the movable header unit. I'll never figure that out. But will he go to the very end? That's the next question. think he's going to be good by himself for a little bit. We will go get rid of this. Back out to Hillside Grains. We'll get that sold. Actually, I wonder how much do I have of this in storage? Oh, we're going to fill that up again. And we'll head out to Hillside Greens with a full load. Make a little bit more money. I should buy some sheep because sheep are easy to care for. All I need is grass and water, and I have grass, so. Alright, let's back that up. I hate these. One thing I despise about these trailers is that dolly on the front of it. It makes it so much harder to back up sometimes. No. See that? Jack slammed straight away. Oh, I'm way off the mark. Okay. So we gotta kind of go over in the corner there. There we are. There we go. Alright, full trailer. So let's head over to Hillside. We'll sell this and we'll meet the harvester in field 15. We'll park this next to that and we'll get some baling done. I'm gonna find a, oh, I know what I'm gonna do for a trailer. See him working out in the background there. It's such a nice map to work on. Small, convenient, nice scenery. And I do want to consider buying another field with these sales that I'm making today. I'm going to be selling everything I harvest today. So. Alright, so there's another $3,600 pounds. So. You know what, I gotta check and make sure my speed is in the correct money unit. Okay, good. Measuring units, kilometers, good. So, I got that right. Hopefully got that right. So, book back over to field 15 and we'll take a little bit of a stroll back over to lot 3 and we'll do some more baling. We might even be just about finished up by the time I get back. going on with this mic? Oh. Oh yeah, he's on his last slough. Cool. We should be able to pull right up next to him and get his pipe out. Sweet. Excuse me, sir. You're a little off. Didn't quite fill the tank up. At least it's all going into the trailer-ish. Alrighty. So, who is giving a good yield or price for canola? Hillside Grains, 1,305 pounds. Great demand at Sawmill for wood chips. Sorry, Sawmill, you're only going to be getting wood from me. So we'll put this over there. We'll take this back to the farm, park it. We get a fertilizer spreader over there. Oh, I think I missed my turn. I did. Oh. That's what happens when you text and drive, kids. Don't do it. I really do hope everybody who does watch my channel enjoys my content. I try to do my best with my live streams. Sometimes I get a little carried away and they're long, and you have to watch the entire process, but hey, it might pass the time for somebody. Let's see here. Oh, nope, we don't want to back up. We want to pull forward. There we go. Let's see what this brings in. Much better price on this. Not bad, 3,700 pounds, and that wasn't even a full trailer load. Could have filled the trailer up. So let's take this back to the farm. Give a little thank you and goodbye to Hillside Farms for now. Nope, we don't want to go in there. I might do a job or two and get some more money up. I just love this map. The scenery is gorgeous. They did an awesome job on this. Oh, gotta go this way first. There we go. It's been a while since I've been on this map, so just bear with me here. Park this back in the barn over there and get the harvester put away. Oh, ho, ho. There goes that front axle hub. Alright, so there's this. Alrighty. Equipment's gonna get dirty without having a jet wash on this map. But what are you gonna do? Okay. Fire that up. beacons on so any passerbys know we're coming. Don't need lights on, it's broad daylight. And this harvester works out perfect for this map because it's big-ish, but the grain tank is the perfect size for the size of the fields on this map, so works out pretty cool. Still has a good tight swing radius like the Massey Ferguson harvester. It's not huge, but does a good job. Oh, wow, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning. I get home about 12 o'clock. I work second shift about 30 minutes away, so my shift ends at 11:30 at night, and then it takes me about 30 minutes to get home, depending on traffic. It's all highway. This is my coming up on my weekend. Starts tomorrow, actually tonight at 9 o'clock on Saturdays is when I get out of work, so home by about 9:30. I get to sit and hang out with the family for a little bit, spend some time with the boys, the wife. And hopefully either tonight or more than likely Sunday, tomorrow, Stuart and I will be able to do a broadcast, hopefully. This always messes me up with these trolley trailers. Oh, almost had the first shot-ish. There we go. Just get that straight back in. Oh, nope, wrong way. Wrong way, Tiny. There we are. Okay. There's that out of the way. We'll park this back here. Okay. What was I doing? I need to get a fertilizer. Where's my fertilizer at? There it is. We have the fertilizer spreader hooked up to the Bure. I don't know what model this is. This is the... I'll show you. It's all the way down here at the end. No, that's the Dutes. This is the RP21. Pretty cool looking tractor. Tankish looking. Good sturdy front end. Solid axle. The detail on these things is amazing. Oh, that's a wall. Okay. So. Back up to our fertilizer spreader. We'll head over to 15 and get him fertilizing. Oh, wrong turn. I don't have anything stored over here. I probably should. Do I have seed on the farm here? I think I do. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's nice to know. I don't think I have a fertilizer set up over here because I got to keep running back to the store. Let's see here. Oh, I can go out that way. There we go. Alright. Chickens, out of the way. They always congregate in that area. I feel bad because I have to run them over to get by. Oh. Wow, I'm doing horrible tonight. We're going to cut across the sheep paddock here. For such old tractors, these things move pretty quick. Actually, 27-ish, 25-ish miles an hour, or kilometers an hour. I probably butchered that in UK speak, but my apologies. And this thing actually has a pretty good spread on it. Of course, I missed it. Oh well. We'll hit that on the next go around. So he's doing that. Pop back over here to the baler and we'll get some more baling done. I wonder if I can grab the whole windrow. I don't think I can, but I'll try. Maybe. Miss bits in here, bits and pieces here and there, but I didn't think it'd actually pick all that up. Gotta love the physics of this game sometimes. That is actually going to work out pretty darn good, so we'll just keep going with that. We'll make a big wide turn here at the end, and we'll just continue this way for now. So if I keep that right there, I can pick up the whole windrow. Cool. So we will do that. Look at that, just pumping bales out left and right. So cool. Nope, we're gonna have to go back down that one. Oh well. We'll try to get as much as we can. Doesn't have to be perfect, that's for sure. It's gonna take me forever to pick these bales up. I wish I could find the bale collector for this. It would make life so much easier, because at the drop of a hat I'd buy it right now. Instead of having to hand pick all these things up. Actually, the working speed of these tractors is pretty impressive too. I mean, this thing's cruising along at 14, 15 kilometers an hour, and it's not even thinking twice about the job. It's actually kind of nice. So I'll get these last two windrows here done. It's kind of weird how it kind of mixed these two together. Whatever. Definitely make that last pass a lot easier. We'll go down this one quick on the end. Okay, there's that. We're gonna go. I'll go all the way down. Let's start at the end. Oh, jeez. Gotta move bales out of the way here. How far can we toss them? Oh, wow, they're light. I remember Grandpa one year. We gotta mow and bale the swamp, and he ended up making the bales 5 feet long, and they weighed about 110 pounds each. And we ended up just leaving them in the swamp. They were just too heavy, too wet to actually use for anything. And it was a waste of time. Couldn't physically pick the bales up by hand. They were that heavy. Okay, any more? Get this guy out of the way. Okay. Finish this up. We'll go retrieve the fertilizer spreader, put that away, and we'll get a cultivator over on lot 15. And we'll figure out what to do with all these bales here. Okay, so that's the rest of those. Cool. Actually, can I pick up just enough to finish up that last bale? I might be able to. Oh man. Okay, well let's see what I can get here. Went a little too quick on that one. I need to clean up what I left here anyway. It's just a waste if I leave it. Oh, we're gonna mess up some bales here, I think. Alright, come on. Alright. Oh, 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 no, fail. Alright, let's go over here. We'll get these guys. Get this little strip here. I want it to end at 0. Perfect. Alright, cool. So that's that. That gave me what? 2 bales? 2 more bales? That works for me. Let's get this thing out of this maze here. Fold that back up. Alright, let's put this away. I'm gonna have to check out the store here in a minute. I swear I've seen that automatic baler come up here. Let's see if I kick this over to this. let's see here. That's all Porsche right stuff. I can't even remember what it was labeled as name. No, those are the old. Oh, let's check out baling technology. Maybe I've missed it. So here's the baler. I might have to buy that, but then it's going to be hard to load up. Balls, I wish that thing was in here. I just run around and pick them all up and I can dump them in a pile wherever I want them. Ugh. Down here maybe? No. Yep, I'm gonna have to buy one of those. I didn't buy one of those yet, but I don't have animals yet either, so. Damn. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Knowing that it's here somewhere, but... Or thinking it was here somewhere, and now I can't find it. Alright, well, let's go put this away. Okay, come on, chickens. Oh, just running right under my tires. Can you believe this? Really? I mean, come on. Oh, yeah, physics. Just walk right out from underneath them, or through them, whatever works. Nope. Jackknife. There we go. Put this away, and the Dutes is actually used for cultivating, so we'll go get our cultivator, which is in here as well. Actually, I think the viewer was used for cultivating, but it doesn't really matter. I've already done plowing. I do have my settings set to periodic plowing, so every 3 harvests I have to plow. So, and that's actually why I bought the Massey Ferguson's. I should probably move that. Let's see if I can squeeze around. Oh, I am not squeezing around that, so. Okay. We need to find a better spot for this guy. So, you know what? This only gets used for carting, so we'll just pull this straight in here. I'll park it there, because I can always back that out. There we go. Okay. So now I can go get the Dutes out and over to field 15. Okay. Of course I get snagged on the doorway. Only me. Good old pole barns too. Alright, come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. If I could make a career out of this, I would. I love this game so much. Get a nice seed bed, and we're going to put corn in here next. We'll get the hire a worker. We'll hop off and get out of his way. We'll run over here and get this guy picked up. He'll be done with that in no time too. I can actually get the corn seeder sewing machine over here and started. Alright, right there's perfect, okay. Now we're gonna leave him there, and I gotta figure out what tractor. I guess I could use the Muir Comfort. This thing boogie's pretty good. I need to go pick up a flatbed at the store. Nope, don't want the music on. Don't want the lights on. There we go. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Oi. Woohoo! Yeah. Whopping 42 kilometers per hour, 43. Simple basic cab structure, enclosed area. Keep you kind of protected from the elements. We got a nice little radio up there. Dome light. Looks like cab vents, but I don't see any AC controls in here. I highly doubt it's got any. More than likely just heater, as old as this. I gotta get that load of silage I got in my grass field down to the cattle barn. Run to the store. I have an idea for a flatbed. I don't know if it'll work, but it might. I'll run over here to the shop quick and we'll have a chat with the dealer. So we want to look at trailers. See, my issue here is there's not a lot of stuff that's old. It's all new. I don't have anything downloaded in the mod map for that, but I do have another idea. This guy, right there. If I'm not mistaken. We'll take a look. It's only $2,900, so it's not a big waste of money. Oh, I gotta pick up my tedder still. Can I put straps on this? No. Okay. Thought you could at one point. Guess I was wrong. But I think this might work good for our bales, because then I'll be able to stack it as tall as the Farmer John. Let's see here. Can I do straps? I don't think so. Nope. Okay, well we'll just have to move it easy then. But I think this is going to be our best bet for removing my bales. It's going to take forever to load all those bales. How many bales do we get off that lot doing it this way? Bales created. No, is it in here? Where is it? Sold bales. No, I need to know how many I produced. Where is... Oh, here it is. Okay, so... Created bales. 165 bales we have to load up onto this thing. By hand. Fun times. And that's a tree. You have to forgive me. My viewers, I am notorious for trying to multitask while I'm broadcasting. Probably go for another 40 minutes here or so. It's 2:22 a.m. here in the United States and on the East Coast. And I don't have to be in the work terribly early, thank God, but I still have to be in at 12:30 on a 9-hour shift tomorrow, so... Thank God it does go quick, though, on Saturdays. Skeleton crew. I work for a privately owned trucking company. I work in we have an in-house parts department, so whenever a tech needs a part, they come see me, I supply it or get it ordered, blah blah blah. And that's my job. And I love it. Alright, so we're gonna move in here nice and gentle. And we're just gonna have to go easy. We'll leave the tractor running as I go. So let's start here with this pile, I guess. What have I done? On the plus side, I mean, they're small bales, so I might be able to get a whole bunch on here. I guess you could say. I don't know. Why can't I grab that now? Why won't it let me grab it? Because I put it down? Oh, that's not cool. Don't tell me I can't grab this thing now. Oh no. Because it's on the trailer, I can't grab it? Oh no. That is so not cool. Okay, so why did it... Oh, that's terrible. Oh boy. Okay, so we just have to be careful moving them on here. We'll figure out how to get them off later. Actually, I might have an idea as to how to get them off later, but... Well, I can push them off, I guess. I mean... Okay, so if I am holding this, that means I can use that to push it around-ish, I guess. We'll see what happens. This might take longer than I thought it would. Oh no. Ugh, really? Come on. Oh boy, this is gonna take forever. Wonder once I get them stacked if I can there we go. Got some distance on throwing them though. Well. Okay, so if I can maneuver these around like this, I guess that'll work. Cool, I guess. Okay, so if it's on a rail, I can still move it. I guess that'll work-ish. Oh, okay, so that one I was able to still pick up. Okay, so that I guess is gonna have to do. We'll use that valve to push that back center. So if I can get 4 wide, I wonder how many I can get lengthwise. Alright, so let's push this guy back across, nice and gentle. Okay, that should be even there. And we'll push this guy back a bit. Okay, I'll push that one forward. Oh man, come on. Ugh, it was okay. Okay, this is gonna work, but it's gonna be time consuming. Very time consuming. Alright. This is why I need multiple players on this game, on this map. So this is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna need more than, it's gonna take more than just me picking up bales. Ooh! Oh, knocked that one right into position. Cool. Oh, that's great. So now it's stuck. Ugh, alright, whatever. Mosey on down here for the next one. Push that down. Oh, cool. So I can... Oh, no. Well, balls. There goes that idea. Thought I would be able to pick it up. Ugh, okay. Well, whatever. Nope. Okay. And in theory, my idea is going to work. It's just going to take forever. Oh, can't run. Huh. Okay, Helper C is done with their task, so that means field 15 is cultivated and ready to be sown. That's cool. Okay, so if I drop that, I can still pick it back up. Oh, huh, that's weird. It's like once you move, you're done. That's odd. Whatever. Well, now that that's kind of sweated in between... Ah! There we go. Cool. Alrighty. We may or may not be cooking with gas now. There we go. Meh, that'll work. I think we might be onto something here, folks. So let's just keep it what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think this will work. Can I put straps on this from outside? See, that's what drives me nuts about this, is there are strap tie downs on this, but you can't actually tie anything down. This will make moving this trailer very interesting, I'm sure. Ah. Oh, good. No. Oh man, lost it. Okay. Well, thank you for the follow, SHO3025H. And, well, didn't catch the rest of your numbers there, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Now I'm just making a bigger mess. Cool. Alright, can I grab that? Cool. Oh, that's gonna be testy now, because I did what I did. Ugh. Give me a second here, folks. My hand's falling asleep. Alrighty. Let's see here. Ah, come on. Just want it to fall over on its bottom there. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Cool. Alrighty, so we'll drop this down into that spot where it was. I gotta pick this guy back up. Yep, fall over. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so this fell off of the top row. Okay. Ah, damn. Once I move out of that range. Oh well. Alrighty, so we'll continue with this. I gotta kind of push that in. Let's see. Once you're out of that zone there, you lose it. See, now I can't pick up any of these veils. It's weird. Whatever. Alright. Let's push this guy back over. I think that one on the other side is too far to the edge. There we go. Kind of trying to keep everything squared up here. Yeah, see, that one wasn't okay, so oh, careful. Nope, not gonna work. So drop you back down there. Come on. You are not cooperating with me. There we go. Perfect. Okay, good. Put the last veil up over there. So I might be able to get all of these veils onto this header trailer, although it's not the definitely not the preferred method that I wanted to go with. Okay, or not. Come on. I can see how this is going to go. I'm just going to be dropping everything left and right. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, those two kind of fell over-ish. Alrighty. Well, they're there for now, so... Got any other bales close at hand? That'll work. I'll kind of tie that into there. Go. See, it's weird. Sometimes you get to see. Sometimes it works. And yeah, right there, lost it. Ugh. All right, let's see if I can move this successfully without losing anything. So I'll be able to go down the 2 rows and load up around from what's around me here. So for right now, we're going to put a stop to this. We're going to go over to the cultivator. We're going to put him up, and we'll get the corn sowing machine over here that was just released this past week for this pack. It's a 2-row corn planter. It looks pretty cool. It's going to probably take forever, but that is the point. Okay, just goes there. We'll take a stroll across the barnyard. And we'll grab the corn planter. We'll probably use all this. Not utilizing the space enough as I should be. Okay. So let's back up to that. And this is it, folks. This will do corn, sugar beet, sunflower, and soybeans. It was designed specifically for this map. I cannot for the life of me remember the modder because I like to make sure I try to give out credits for them. I gotta start writing this stuff down. This is a 4-wheel drive. What is the brand name on this one? I can't remember. Let's go take a peek, see. Lindner, the BF450. It is 4-wheel drive. I like how the fenders are attached to the axle. They turn with the wheels. Okay. We are planting corn. It only has 100-liter capacity though, so this might take a few refills to do this. We'll see. It might not. It might. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I mean, look at that. It's simple. 2-row corn planter. Works perfect. We got Farmer John's assistant. Oh yeah, look at the detail on the front of this tractor. Right? It's got the old CB type axle on the front end for the wheels. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of these old 4-wheel drive tractors use the leather U-joints at the wheels on the axles so they could turn. But just look at that. Isn't that sweet? Looks like I can put something on the front of this. Maybe attach a trailer if I'm trying to park it. But look at the detail. Pretty cool. The dashboard's pretty accurate for the era. Looks like it's got a high and a low gear. Left and right brake pedal. They're missing the hydraulic lift though. I don't see the hydraulic lift handle. Unless that's it right there. It could be. So cool. Alrighty, so we did a job for... I'm gonna run down the road here. What field was it on? Field 4? Yeah, field 4 we did a job. We harvested, we plowed fertilized, plowed, cultivated, and fertilized again, or sowed this field for this gentleman, Mr. Robert Cook, and the field is now ready to be harvested. So we're going to do a quick harvest job. It's only going to take, I wonder if you can give me a bigger one where it takes less time. Yeah, 10 minutes is better than 20. Less money, but I'm good with 4,100 pounds. So we're going to do this. And unfortunately, these when you're doing missions, they don't stick with your... I wish there was a setting where you could make them stick with the antique equipment. But they don't, so... Yeah, I know. Okay, so we'll get this guy going. We'll do a quick job. We'll make 4,100 pounds, make some money, and get some money back in the bank. I think I might have a loan out. I'm not sure. If I do, it's not very substantial. It's a very little amount. And like I said earlier, any constructive criticism, please comment in the comment section. I will get back to you at some point. I make a point to get back to everybody that does comment, not that anybody ever has. But I don't have a lot of viewers, and I'm trying to get my viewer populace up. 22 isn't bad for somebody who's been doing it for a short time, but I'm going on almost, I think this is my second full year, maybe, of YouTubing, broadcasting, and all I do is live plays, unfortunately live streams. So I get that it might be boring, because I don't do any editing or jump cuts, but it does pass the time, that's for sure. Oh. Messed that up. As you can see, when I took on this job, my status bar for Mr. Cook was about half full. So he is, I'm gaining his trust, and I'll be able to pick up this field for less than what the 31,000 pounds is advertised. So this would be a decent field to acquire too, because you can do a lot here with this. If I do sugar beets and potatoes, I will only be leasing the potato planter, and because I have the sugar beet planter, but I will only be leasing the harvesting equipment and the planter. I will not buy them, because it does not fall under what I'm doing on this map for the antique portion of it. So I don't really lease a lot. Usually I just buy, but when I'm doing this type of a theme, it just makes more sense to do it that way. And I do have another 14 minutes left before I have to call it quits. It's coming on 2:45 in the morning, so I'm gonna have to finish this up and get some equipment put away. Hopefully my corn planting will be completed and I can get a quick coat of fertilizer down before I end the broadcast. So we got just a few more things that I want to get done. This is where insomnia comes into play for me, unfortunately. It can suck big time. Usually, I have like I said, I have a 30-minute ride home from work, and by the time I get home, it's almost like a miniature recharge ride home. I could be exhausted walking out of the shop at the end of the night, and then I walk in the door at home and I'm wide awake. It's baffling the way it works. Gets aggravating sometimes, but not all the time. Kind of drives the wife crazy. Babes doesn't really. She's happy that I'm happier with the job, but at the same time, when I get home, everybody's in bed. The kids are in bed asleep. She is, if not already in bed, passed out. She's on her way. And typically, on a night where that happens, I can stay up till 4 or 5 in the morning playing this game, but months back, right around April, May, I had massive, severe issues with my lower left leg, where if I hadn't gone to the emergency room when I did, I would have lost the leg. I had an abscess had generated in the lower back of my calf on my left leg due to an undiagnosed case of lymphedema that I've been dealing with for 13, 14 years. And this is where doctors drive me nuts. Every doctor I spoke to, oh, it's cellulitis. It's because you're fat. You need to lose weight. It might go away, but no guarantees. Well, this abscess generated. Oh, cool. Done. $4,100 or pounds. 1,223 pound bonus. Anyway, this abscess generated, and I was told that it wasn't because I was overweight. Even though I am overweight, I'm not that severely overweight. I do need to lose weight, and I'm working on that. Basically, it's an issue where lymphatic fluid builds up in your leg. Joggers have to actually deal with it quite a bit. If you've ever seen a diehard jogger after they're done running, you'll notice they'll lay on their back with their legs up against the wall in a sitting position. And what it does is it drains any lymphatic fluid out of their legs and back into their circulatory system to be filtered by their kidneys. And the issue with my left leg is it doesn't do that on its own the way it's supposed to. So I have to deal with fluid buildup in my leg. My leg will swell up to almost 3 times its size on a bad day between my knee and my ankle. And it can be painful. When the abscess generated, my wife actually took it upon herself to drain it before I went to the emergency room because it was that painful. I just couldn't take the pain anymore. And she did an awesome job. Doc gave her props for how clean it was when I did go to the emergency room. He only spent about 15 minutes finishing up cleaning it up and sent me packing. But after dealing with the wound care center, they informed me of what it actually was instead of what I had been told it was, which I was a little irate when I was informed that it wasn't what I was told it was. And basically the cure is lots and lots of water, which I take 6 bottles of water to work with me on an 8-hour shift, and I will down those in those 8 hours. They're almost 17-ounce bottles. The wife forces water down my throat. She made me cut out soda, which is awesome because that was a big part of my problem. The downfall is I have to run to the bathroom every 45 minutes if I'm at work. And it's not really a downfall. It's my kidneys are doing what they're supposed to be doing finally, instead of just not doing what they were supposed to be doing. which is part of the lymphedema. It doesn't, instead of the fluid circulating through your system and getting filtered out through your kidneys, it just sits in your leg and it causes the infection that I had ended up with, and it's bad. It was borderline septicemia. If I hadn't had the wife clean it out when she did, I ran the risk of damn near losing my leg, which I want to, when I go to the grave, I want all my limbs. I'm only 38 years old. I don't want to lose any fingers or limbs because of stupidity. And she's been on my ass about it, so pardon the language. But she has been awesome with making sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Which, that's what marriage is all about. You take care of one another, you make sure that you watch out for your partner. And, yeah. I couldn't have asked for a better wife in life. Oh, flying bale! Can we move? No. Where is it? Oh, almost beamed me in the old noggin there. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Getting a good night's sleep or a decent rest, making sure my leg is elevated, is key, because that helps drain the fluid out of my leg and through my circulatory system. Instead of just sitting there and rotting. When I went to the wound care clinic, they said it was borderline necrosis, which means flesh had actually started to die. Muscle tissue had started to degrade, and it was really nasty. And I'll tell you something: grown men can and will cry. The amount of pain that I was subjected to cleaning that wound out was horrible. I would not wish it on anybody. And I've broken bones in life, peeps. And let me tell you, this was nothing. I've broken both my arms in life, one fractured wrist, and not my arms. I fractured a wrist when I was probably 32, 33, and a year to the day later, I fractured the radial hip bone in the opposite arm, in the elbow, which that's what allows movement in your arm. So, as painful as broken bones are, doesn't hold a candle to the abscess that I had generate in my leg. It was absolutely horrible, and I would not wish it on anybody. It was like constantly being stabbed in the back of the leg with a knife. It was what I can compare it to. And I've never been stabbed. I mean, I've cut myself, but it was horrible. Excruciating pain. Let's hop over to our corn seeder, see how he's doing. Oh, he's out of seed, so we gotta go get some seed. Hey, I'm actually impressed. He did almost all that field. Let's see if this is actually a seed room over here. For anybody who is watching, if anybody, because I know there's at least one person watching me, I would love an opinion on your take on putting a truck on this map, even though it's new compared to what I'm running for equipment. Okay, so that's just a dummy mock-up set, so I gotta go to the store. Even though I'm running an antique farm, what would your take be on buying the old Lizard / Ford pickup to just, move around the map here and there? I mean, I can use the pickup for logging and whatnot as well, so I'd love to hear anybody's feedback on that. If I, like I said, if anybody's watching or watches, please make a comment on that question. Because, you know, having the old tractors is good, but 32 miles an hour, and I gotta go all the way down here to get grain or seed and fertilizer. So, and it's not horrible. It is close to the farm, but when I start expanding, look at where Field 13 is. It's all the way out by the cattle dealer in the shop. At that point, I might as well just buy seed pallets, you know. Look at that. It fills them right up. Awesome sauce. So here we go. $126 in seed. Not bad, but it adds up. So go back over, finish that up, and I will get him started, and I will have to call the broadcast call it to an end for the night after I get back here and get him going again. If anybody is watching, please like, subscribe, share the video if you feel like you would want to. It would be highly appreciated. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And a thumbs up always helps. And that, YouTube, is a wrap for the night. I bid you adieu, and I wish everybody a sparkling day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time of the day it might be wherever you are. Peace out.